Hine ma tovu manayim, Shabbatahim gam yachad. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Who can tell me something they are grateful for this beautiful Shabbat? Yes, Rafi. Rafi is so grateful for his big field of clovers in his yard, and he has a great idea to share his gratitude by selling clovers and then using the money to help feed the poor. So, if you have need of clovers, like I know my guinea pig will eat them, so I will buy some. I'm going to try to pitch our preschool to buy some for the bunny up the hill too. If you have need of clovers, bring money on Sunday to support Rafi's mitzvah project. He's getting a huge head start on his bar mitzvah project.
Yay! That's a good idea.
Rafi. Cole, what are you grateful for? This?
Your mother? It's good. That's good. It's a good thing. Anyone else?
In California? Okay. Who else can share something they're grateful for? Yes, Carl. Exciting.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Yes. Your friend's birthday is tomorrow.
Woo!
Woo! Yes, Miss Amanda. What? That's wonderful. What's the musical? Oh.
I bet you will.
First musical. Yeah, Gabby, what are you grateful for? Your family.
Oh, that's a good thing to be grateful for.
Yeah,
Without them,
Hayden,
you
what
would
are
be here.
For? Your what? Your piano.
Oh,
cool.
That's a good thing. Anyone else?
Matt, do you have a grateful? Oh, piano's also grateful. Okay.
I am grateful that we are all here tonight together and I get to practice and that I will sleep in my bat mitzvah and that you'll be helping me. So I'm really grateful for all of your support. So thank you.
All right. Then.
Candle Blessings, page 120, the Baruch Hu et Adonai. We will invite the parents of a religious school to come up and light the candles, please. Any religious school parents?
Yep, that's you.
Religious school parents?
Okay.
And
keep going. Keep going.
Sorry.
Yep, there you go.
You want me to click the candles?
Oh, I got
that
it.
Way you got one less thing to worry about.
Oh.
Because you won't have to do it at your home.
Oh, it's fine, I got it. I can do it, don't worry.
Why am I always the one doing the candles? Because you're a pro.
Yeah, it's true.
You want to light it? Sure. Once I light the... Okay, take my hand.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Amen.
Amen. I can do the thing. I'm fine. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Don't worry. Oh.
And now we turn to pages 138 and 139 to welcome in the Sabbath bride. As is our custom, we sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And when we reach verse 9, I invite you, if you're able, to rise and face the door and imagine Shabbat as a beautiful bride or queen coming down the aisle into our sanctuary to join us in our sacred time together. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekah. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmi'anu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shemo tiferet v'litila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelchad, ki mekor habracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Hitorari, kiva orech kumi uri, shir daberi, kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha uvetzola, toch emunei am segula, boi chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. You may be seated. And we turn to page 144 for the Hatzi Kaddish. Now we have opened our hearts with Hine Matov, how good and pleasant it is to be in this time together. We lit our Shabbat candles and welcomed in the Shabbat brides. So we're ready fully for our evening service. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba, ve'almad yivrach v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'yomechon, u'chayetecho bet Yisrael, bagala, u'vizman karim, ve'imeru amen. Yehesh merabba mevara, ve'alamu me'almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach, yitpa'ar v'romam v'naseh, v'yitadar v'yithalel, shemei k'dusha b'richu, leila min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma, ve'imeru amen.
And now we call up Carl and Kita Olive for the Barechu. Which is the call to worship, right? Barechu, call to worship?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
She's not in Kita Aleph.
Yeah, but my class as well.
No, it says
Just
Carl
Kita
and
Olive.
Kita Olive.
I thought you said me, my class, and the Olive.
No,
No.
Carl and Kita Olive. That would be like everyone.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to tell people to please rise?
Please rise. What page is it?
146. Tell them that too.
Page 146, Baruch Hu.
Okay, good
Boys,
job.
over here.
Whenever we do this, we sin at my own pace.
What?
Your pace is too fast for me, so we sin at my own.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
You gotta pay.
Guys, you have to face the
That's
arc.
okay.
You
You'll
have to
know when
face
we
the arc.
start it.
Face the arc towards Israel. Face the arc, boys.
Carl, you gotta.
Can you guys face the arc? Boys, can you all face that way?
Ready?
There you go. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamborach, Baruch Adonai Hamborach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorah, Hamevorah. Baruch Adonai Hamevorah. Le'olam, le'olam va'em. Praise Adonai, to whom our praises due. Praise Adonai, to whom our praises due. Praise Adonai, to whom our praises due. Now and forever.
You may be seated.
If Elias would come up for the Blessed Are You on I, page 148. Creation. Elias. Elias, brave and true. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah. If you want.
Blessed are you, Adonai.
Louder.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alerts the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot.
Adonai Tzebaot.
Adonai Tzvaot is your name. Ever-loving God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening.
Amen.
Baruch atah
Oh,
Adonai.
sorry. Sorry.
It's okay, finish the
I'm
blessing.
sorry.
Baruch atah Adonai Hamariv Aravim.
Amen.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. And just a reminder that while the people are up here reading the blessings, we would like for some people to be respectful and be quiet because I could hear some people talking while Elias was reading. So, reminder, please be respectful while other people are singing and reading. So, okay. So, everlasting love, that will be, if we could have Cole come on up here and read that for us on page 150.
Everlasting love, you offered our people, Israel, by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai is our God. When we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are life, and doing them lengthens our day. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Choveh Amo Yisrael.
Amen.
Amen.
Please rise for the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu,
Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vayed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vayed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
You may be seated.
Next page, Ve'ahavta. Do you want to start it?
Ve'ahavta
et Adonai Elecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levecha v'shinnatam levonecha v'dibart b'am b'shivtecha b'beitecha U'laptecha b'derech, u'shavehod kunecha, u'shartam me'ot al yadecha, v'hayu totakot b'neinecha, u'tavtam al mezuzot meidecha, u'visharecha. Le'man tizkeru ve'asitem et kol mitzvotai, ve'etem kedoshim aleichem. Ani Adonai Elohim, Asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, le'yotachem Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohim. Okay, as we turn to page 157, if Gabby could come on up and read us Standing on the Parted Shores, page 157. I'm sorry, Gabby S. This is just two years. It's okay, you got this.
Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding path to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together.
And now we would like to call up
I'd like to call up Gita Gimola for the Micha Mocha Miriam Song Tune, page 158. Is there any Gita Gimel here tonight?
That's Cole, Chase, you,
Gita Gimel,
Elias.
Yeah. Chase, Elias, Cole. I don't think there's anyone else except for
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let me change it. Sorry. Just trying to use. Okay. Mi hamo haba eli madonai mi hamo hane darakode norate hilo to se fele norate hilo to se fele melechu techa uvanecha okeyam livnei Moshe uMiriam ze eli anu ve'ameru ze eli anu ve'ameru Adonai yimlo le'olam ba'ed Adonai yimlo le'olam ba'ed Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael.
Chase, you stay here. The rest of
Okay.
you may go sit down.
Okay, please turn to page 161 as Chase will lead us in Let There Be Love.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity with our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, Haporis, Shalom, Aleinu, Kol Amo, Israel.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you. We will now turn to page 162 for Vishamru for Ethan H., who I do not think is not here tonight. So I think me and Rabbi will lead it.
I think we can handle it.
I'm not really sure. I mean, you're a rabbi.
Ready?
Ready. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledortam berit olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledortam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti leolam, oti leolam. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. U'vayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Okay, please rise for Tefillah, page 164 to 170. Adonai sefartai titat ufi agita hilateha. Eternal God, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוהר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל לרחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומידות מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש, שמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. You may be seated. Okay, if we could please turn to God of Goodness, page 177, and if I could ask Solomon and Rappy to come up here and read it, please. Sorry. 177. I think he has a print up for himself. Right here. Right here, boys. Turn right here. Right here, right here.
Goodness, we give him the gift of life. One of them. For the world around us, self-love of beauty, for the wishes of the earth, which day by day sustain us, to offer this.
Amen.
Good job, boys. Good job. Good job, boys. If I could call up Kita Bet up here for Shalom Rav, page 178. Kita Bet. That's Carl, Gabby,
Victoria.
and Ariel.
She went to soccer, I think.
Probably.
But if you
So-
were here,
Isn't
That
Gabby
she
in your
would-
class, Carl?
Yeah, Gabby, yes.
Yeah.
Come on up.
come on,
Gabrielle.
can I use a mic?
You can.
Yes, you may use the mic.
But
Everyone can
but
use the
share
mic.
it. Make sure everybody.
Okay, yo, we're all using the mic. End the story.
Okay, so everybody scooch. Carl. Yeah. So scooch this way. So everyone is on the mic. Yeah,
just
there
wanna
we
make
go.
sure-
Okay, we got it.
I'm just making sure it'll turn.
Okay, ready?
Hello.
Hello.
Don't speak directly into it because then it'll make a loud sound.
Anyways,
Shalom
Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Ki atahu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam
V'tov b'necha levarech et Amcha Yisrael b'chol et u'b'chol sha'ah b'shlomecha.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Tasim Leolam Tasim Leolam
Baruch atah Adonai hamivarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom. No, you may be seated. They're already seated.
They're already seated.
Bye.
Rabbi, I have a quick question. Can I read
Bye.
the story?
Sure.
But first, you gotta do the other thing with
We
Mish.
take a moment now for silent prayer. You might use the words on pages 180 and 181 or the meditations of your own heart. Yehiyu leratzon imrefi v'hagyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri Adonai tzuri May the words of our hearts, the words of our mouths, and the meditations of our hearts be acceptable to you, Adonai, our rock and redeemer. We turn our thoughts now to those who are ill, injured, recovering from surgeries, and in need of our prayers for blessing, for healing.
Please turn to page 371 for the Misha Berach.
We have on our Misha Berach list Rosalind Cantu, Nick Joliot, Ira Dornfeld, Erwin Marcus, Stephen Katz, Anita Ash, Steve Booker, Carl Yanowski, Joanne Heinz, Faye Chernin, Nancy Judd, Cecilia Honig, Katie Kiss, Ann Jackson, Jeff Lubin, Debbie Rubenstein, Dan Crabtree, Allie Hauver, Glenn Hoffman, Linda Hoffman, Richard Blaylock, Felice Boucher, David Frost, Terry Krebs, Shaylee Hibschman, Shelley Leon, Neil Yerman, the Clary family, Matthew Sean Donahue, David Drapkin, Galaxy Hornick, and A Street at Forest Park. If anyone else has a name they'd like to share at this time, please do so. Can you say it louder? Musu Songa. Okay. Okay. We hold in our hearts all those in need of healing of mind, body, and spirit. Yisheberach avoteinu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing.
and let us say, Amen. Nishebera aimotenu mekor habracha la'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We also pray for the health and safety of all those in our community who are active military duty, first responders, and peacekeepers, those around the world whose jobs are dangerous so that our lives might not be. This list recently wandered off the bima, so I sent out an email to make sure what I had saved on my computer was current and printed out a new one. If it feels like it is missing a name that you think should be on here, feel free to raise your hand and I will write it in, because I know there were some handwritten names on the sheet that went missing. But so far I have Oni Hinnanen, Joshua Ehrlichman, Martin Brown, Howard Mergler, Kyle Smet, Jeremy Sharkey, Benjamin Hurd, Alexander Furman, Daniel Gilman, Curtis Miller, Caleb Menzies, Noah Kaplan, Aaron Breeding, Jacob Dubra, Janet Ingraham, Tyler Adcock, Corey Anderson, Tikva and Tiferet Jackson, and all those in the armed services and on the ships at sea that tune in and watch us from our YouTube channel. Anybody missing that we know of? Okay. Go ahead. Yes. Cerulean and Sam Lerman, people in our community that were definitely handwritten in. Thank you. Okay. The rabbi did not write on Shabbat. May the one who blessed our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and our mothers, Sarah, Rebecca, Leah, and Rachel, bless those who are serving in our armed services. May God keep them from harm. If they find themselves in danger's path, may God bring them back whole of mind and body to all those who love them. May it be your will, Adonai Tzebaot, to lead them to safety and to protect them from each and every enemy and ambush. May God make their journey successful and guard their going out and coming in with mercy and love, and let them be blessed to return home with life and peace now and forever. And let us say, Amen. I have one more blessing of a Misha Berach sort to share. This is written by our own Melody Curtis in response to the great ills of the world right now. Divine, infinite creator, Adonai, you have instructed us to see the prisoner with the eyes of the imprisoned. You are the mighty, eternal goodness that listens to hearts. Hear me, and in the blink of an eye, free the hostage, the imprisoned, the occupied, today without bloodshed, injury, or loss. We have seen that your love pours out freely to the enslaved, oppressed, and criminal, without judgment of guilt and without the requirement of innocence. You can cut between the torment and the tormented and turn the tormentor upside down, even for the sake of the guilty. You cleanse them of their wrongdoing and set them back onto the righteous path. You help the unjustly imprisoned for no crime or fault of their own, and those who are redeemed to grow in your spirit, to shine and bring light into darkness. Today is no different from the centuries and eons that go before it. How then am I so uncertain of salvation? Why then am I pleading for convicts, overturning conviction, and freeing the bound when I know your names are truth and freedom, love and sanctuary? I shiver in my audacity to seek intervention, knowing I have not attended your lessons. But I am raised up in your traditions. My family, my people know our history, that you and you alone have saved the most imperiled, championed the lost, and returned them to the fold. If I act now and hope to win freedom for myself and my beloved, I must act in your name. I must not whisper of your help, but proclaim it and magnify it. Please, Lord, set them all free. May all who are locked away and hostage be set free from harm. As I too am alongside them, imprisoned and victim to an overpowering force, help me. Rescue us all from oppression, torture, and torment, and bring us into the waiting arms of your sanctuary.
So we have a story to share with everyone. If the kids would like to come up to hear it, you may.
Nice and loud and slow.
Anyone would like to come up, you may. So if kids would like to come up. No? Okay. The story is called Stone Soup with Matzo Balls, a Passover Tale in Helm. Would you like to come up? Don't be afraid. You like sit down.
Sit close so you can see the pictures. What?
Can you sit down on the floor so you can see? You can like sit down there.
I think this one's going to be a little different though.
So you can actually see. Can you sit down there so you can see? Excuse me? Excuse me? Can you sit down here so you can see the pictures? Thank you. Excuse me? Can you sit down there? Thank you. Anyone else would like to come up? Please do sit on the floor, not the steps, so you can actually see the story. Can you both sit? Can you sit on the floor? Thank you.
You're going to want to face this way so you can see the pictures.
Anyone else would like to come up? Okay. This is all the Stone with Matzo Balls, a Passover Tale in Helm. To my mother, who has read to me all my life and given me the incomparable joy of hearing stories brought to life by a true master, LG. Some people say that home is a village of fools. That may or may not be true. You can decide for yourself. Listen to what happened on one Passover when, right before sundown, a poor, ragged stranger arrived and changed the village forever. You know what we say at Passover? The stranger proclaimed it to the people in the square. All who are hungry, come and eat. He looked around hopefully. People of home all looked around too, hoping someone else would invite this hungry stranger in for the Seder. We hardly have enough food for ourselves, moaned Fagel. It's been such a long winter, groaned Lila. Do your belly a favor and go to the next town. Shmuel pointed the way. Everyone nodded, but the stranger wouldn't budge. No food? He shrugged. Don't worry. He pulled a stone from his pocket and held it up. I can make the most delicious matzo ball soup with this. All need is a big cooking pot. Impossible, explained the people of Hum. We're not fools. We know it takes more than a stone to make matzo ball soup. Everyone knows you also need water. So Mendel and Yonkel ran and got the biggest pot sloshing full of water. Meanwhile, the stranger made a fire. He placed the pot over the fire and dropped the stone in. Soon, the water was boiling. Yenta peered in. I don't see any matzo balls. You expect miracles in seconds? Asked the stranger. First, I need a ladle. So Yenta hurried and got one. The stranger dipped the ladle into the pot. He poured a little into his cup and took a sip. Ah, he rubbed his belly. For me, a poor stranger, this is delicious. But he looked around. For the good people of Shalom, it could use a little salt. I like salty soup. No problem. Golda raced home and brought back a salt shaker in no time. The stranger sprinkled salt like there was no tomorrow. He took another sip. Now this is good enough for a king. But he shook his head. Not good enough for the people of Shalom. You don't happen to have any onions in this town. Yes. The more the merrier. You think we're uncivilized? Of course we have onions. Moishia sent the children racing home. They hurried back with enough onions to make you cry for a week, maybe 2. Before you could blink, the stranger had a mountain of chopped onions. As he dumped them into the pot, he asked, "Here in Shalom, have you heard of garlic?" Look at that giant mountain of onion chops. Right there, he's carrying it right there. Next they need garlic. Let's see if they find any. You think we're fools? Of course we heard of garlic. Zadal sent the children rushing home again. They hurried back with enough garlic to choke a horse, maybe 2. The stranger hummed as he dropped the garlic into the pot. I suppose carrots are too common for you people in Shalom.
What?
He's probably trying to insult them, and they're probably trying to prove themselves. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Too common, bah, cried Yosel. Feet are common too, but does that mean we don't use them? Don't be foolish. In Shalom, we use our feet and our carrots. And so it went. Carrots, celery, chicken. What's a soup? It can be vegetable soup, you know. Yenta narrowed her eyes. Don't think we don't know what you're doing. She shook her finger at the stranger. What do you mean? The stranger stopped stirring. You said you'd make matzo ball soup from a stone. Yenta stood on tiptoes so she could glare at him eyeball to eyeball. Think we're fools? She cried. Of course not, said the stranger. Yenta put her hands on her hips. Then where are the matzo balls? What wise men, said the stranger. I almost forgot. That stone of mine makes the best matzo balls in the world. So big and heavy, they'll sit in your belly like rocks all 8 days of Passover. Guaranteed, you won't need to eat for a week. I'll get them going right now. Wait, explained Rivka. Don't you know you're in Shalom? Don't you know we make matzo balls so light they can almost fly? Impossible, said the stranger. I've never met people like you, so wise, so clever, and you can even make matzo balls? The very best, the women all hurried home, and soon dozens, no hundreds of matzo balls were plopping into the pot. The soup bubbled away, and everyone in Shalom gawked. Amazing, they exclaimed. That's some stone. The rabbi stroked his beard and nodded. It's a miracle right before your eyes. The stranger tried another sip. Ah, now this is good enough for the people of Shalom. It took 4 men to lug the pot into the synagogue, the only place where everyone would fit for the Seder. What's a Seder? Plenty of wine and grape juice, piles of matzo, and enough horseradish to make your toes curl for a year, maybe 2. When it was time for the meal, the stranger stood up. He clanged the ladle against the soup pot. Good people of Shalom, I have something important to say. A hush filled the room. The stranger spread his arms wide and proclaimed, all who are hungry, please come and eat. Some say that the people of Shalom are all fools. But that Passover, everyone had a full belly, even the poor stranger. Now what's so foolish about that? That's it. Yes?
Why is matzo soup so good? It's just soggy bread. Whenever I have soggy bread, it doesn't taste good. But why matzo soup?
Because
That's the magic of Passover.
yeah, and the matzo balls are created by like a bunch of different vegetables, and there's
Mishmals is key.
and the soup is made from different vegetables, which is why he kept asking for more and more vegetables and fruits.
What if I dip some white bread in matzo soup? Would that make it taste better, or would it just be
Yeah,
soggy?
probably.
Well, it might.
French onion soup
One
usually has
second.
just like a giant piece of bread on top of it
Yeah.
and it gets all soggy.
You can
and-
try it when you get home.
A cheesy bread, like a
Yeah. Yes, Carl.
cheesy bread
So I have a comment. You know what cheesy bread story?
on top
Yeah.
of French onion soup.
So in
Soggy cheesy bread.
One of my tests, I read this regular story, and it was different.
Okay.
Now, even though you had people coming to a town, you had 2 brothers instead of
Carl, why not tell us about it when we might let others want to read it? Yes? Oh, for Rabbi? In the book? What's your question? Who's
It's
the
me.
Yeah, Rabbi's the rabbi. She's famous.
We're gonna turn to page 586 for the
Please
Elenu.
go sit
So
down,
any
everyone.
students who are still up at the front want to open the ark for us, come on up.
Any students?
Please rise for Elenu.
Please open the ark.
586. Yep, there we go.
Open the ark. Work together. My gosh.
Pull. Carl,
Pull
pick a side.
together.
Yeah. Aleinu l'shavech Adon hakol, latenu al yotzer breishi, shalom asanu b'haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpechot ha'adama, shalom sam chalkenu kahem, v'gor alinu kechol hamonam. Va'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech hakol haaretz bayom hahu yiviyeh Adonai echad Ushemo echad.
Go back in.
That happens. There's a lot of kids.
You may be seated.
Everyone, move back.
Carl. If we could all please turn to the Mourner's Kosh on page 598.
This week marks a yahrzeit for Richard Porter, Wayne Kavitsky, Clara Breeding, Ruth Weissman, Sarah Marcus, Philip Drucker, Eddie Cordesi Dawes, and Jeffrey Hummel. And we are still within the year of mourning for Ann Cohen, Shirley Shipp, Rich Travers, George Shuloff, Sylvia Datner, Leon Skolnick, Shirley Estes, Steph Nagowski, and Ina Vogel. If anyone else has a name they'd like to share at this time, please do so.
you have one, Victoria? If you have one, it's okay to share.
And
Anyone?
I'm seeing hands, and then I can't tell if
Yes,
they're real or not. Go ahead.
Cole? Yes, the handsome man right over there. Okay. Anyone else?
The Mourners' Kaddish is on page 598. Mourners and those who wish to join them may rise. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah ve'alma divrach chiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh v'chayachon u'v'yomechon u'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael v'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru
Amen.
Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lalmei amayah Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudesha b'richu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, ta'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlam araba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Bimru. Amen.
A few announcements before we close. Tomorrow, starting at 2 p.m., we are having a movie marathon for our teens and young adults, so that's roughly ages 14 to 24. We will be watching a series of Jewish animated films, like
Can
The
I
Prince
join?
of Egypt. Are you 14?
Please. I've seen it.
It's not for you yet. After your bar mitzvah. On Sunday, there is religious school in the morning, and then adult ed at 1. We have been talking through some halacha and history of visiting the sick, and so this Sunday we will be meeting in person to discuss setting up a visiting the sick committee here at Ner Shalom to help make sure everyone in our community feels loved when they are homebound. On Tuesday is our second night Passover Seder. If you have not already, please register so that we know how much food to make. Please, please, please register. We don't turn anyone away at the door, but it is a lot harder to cook appropriately if you wait until Tuesday to RSVP.
Don't forget, we also have another family Shabbat next week.
No.
Oh, I thought we did.
No, we do not. Next Shabbat is a regular Shabbat.
I thought we did.
Nope. Next Shabbat is a regular Shabbat, Friday night at 7:30.
Oh, I thought.
We have another family Shabbat next month,
Oh.
and another Tat Shabbat next month. So we're keeping it going beyond the school year this year, trying something new. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for more information.
I stand corrected.
I feel like Passover is the big thing. Did I miss anything else that's really important?
Don't eat any bread on Monday night.
That's not an announcement. That's for people to decide for themselves.
Sorry.
Is there something else going on here that? Oh, right. Yeah. So that's Sunday, right? This Sunday we're having a work day for various things in the synagogue. If you want to help clean the kitchen and make matzah, right? That's happening Sunday as well, making matzah at 2 o'clock. If you want to help lay boards for our accessibility path up the hill, that's also starting at 2? Yeah. So there's just going to be happenings around the building. If you are available, come and help and schmooze with people and, you know, like be part of the community. It'll be lovely. Okay. We'll have snacks. There's always snacks. We got to eat up the chametz that's in the kitchen. So, yeah. Shabbat is a month away. Nope. Just the Seder. One Seder for all ages. Is that, I don't know what you mean. What?
Can I start Tree of Life?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to invite all the students up here for our closing song, Tree of Life. Please get in your tree pose so we can begin. Get in your tree pose.
Yeah. It might be easier without your shoes.
Get in your tree pose.
I need reinforcement.
Oh, but then I can't.
Without holding people. One tree does not hold another tree.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, yeah.
If you're all wobbly.
Hey.
Yeah.
I won't be.
It is a tree of life to bend and all fast to end, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to bend and all fast to end, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Switch legs. It is a Taimi lemakazim ne'avet homchea me'uzor. It is Taimi lemakazim ne'avet homchea me'uzor. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Wiggles tree ever.
Most moving rooted trees I've ever seen.
Yeah, especially cold.